Thank y'all for tuning in with us, Full Court Entertainment Podcast as well. You got your boy Shondell, GQ Tuesday in here, and we got Ace the Goat as always, and we got Sneaky Sam Sheldon. So we're gonna go on here and just talk about like who won the off season. And go on here, Sheldon. I know you got something to say about who won the off season. Let me hear this John Wall bullshit.
What? What are you
I know
talking
you finna
about?
say something about John Wall and the Clippers won the off season, their playoff team. Come on, let me hear it.
I did not know.
So who won the off season?
No. I said who was the biggest move of the offseason.
Okay, yeah.
I never had John Wall. I didn't even have him starting.
Mm.
I never even had him
Then you
starting.
did say
Everybody
Reggie.
kept
You did
saying
say
John
Reggie.
Wall.
You did
Huh?
say he was going to be Reggie Jackson. You said.
Yeah, because he's familiar. So I never was talking about the Clippers. But if I had to say like what was the biggest offseason move, I want to say Jalen Brunson to the Knicks. Like Jalen Brunson has upped his scoring by 8 points because he averaged 16 last year. Now he averages 22. His assists has gone up obviously because he's handling the ball more than Luka, and he's got the Knicks at they're 7 in the East. I don't think no. I know I didn't have them at least 7. I had them. No, I had them around there fighting for a playoff, a play-in spot. But I didn't think he was gonna be like the second best player. I thought he was gonna be third behind RJ. Me personally, I thought he was gonna be third. I didn't know he was gonna like take this big of a jump. I mean, but we saw it like in the playoffs last year against the Jazz. When Luka was out, he took all the heavy scoring. He was out there. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop. They couldn't stop Jalen Brunson. Now that he on the I don't want to say. Well, I guess you could say his own team. I guess to an extent, even though he's not the best player, he's taking the next step, and I think that's the biggest offseason move for me, at least.
What you got?
That's solid. That's solid. I could dig that. My biggest offseason move was Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's out there thriving in Cleveland, bro.
Boo, predictable. Boo. Go on, go on.
He said it's predictable.
That was so predictable.
And Jalen Brunson predictable. What you mean?
I don't know. I feel
Of
like
course, you seen what we clearly seen what Jalen Brunson can do in Dallas, and you decide to put him on the team really by himself as a primary ball handler. Of course, bro.
no,
Of,
hell no. You don't watch the Knicks game because I seen them comments. You don't watch the Knicks game because Jalen Brunson going
I
to
watching these
well,
games.
he was gonna be the ball handler, but his scoring was should have dropped. They thought his assists probably should have stayed the same, not even going up because he would have to share the ball with Julius Randle, a ball hog, RJ, a ball hog, two ball dominant heavy shoot. But go it's,
I don't think we thought he was gonna average
yeah.
20. I think we can say that, bro. I think we can say we didn't think he was gonna average 20. Donovan Mitchell, like we knew he was gonna average at
Bro,
least 20,
I
but
understand.
I mean he just got them first.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, like, when you look at the numbers, bro, he's actually thriving. Like, all his numbers have been up
Not assist.
from what you mean from assist
Not a,
from assist. He
It's
averaged
about the
he
same.
yeah,
It's
it's
about the
about the
same.
same. He averaged what 4.5. I mean 4.5, 4.2 assists for his career in Utah. Now he at what 4? He had 4 or 3,
that's
one
the
or
same.
two.
You said every
But as far as that, he was averaging 20. He was averaging 23 points in Utah. Now he's averaging 28, shooting
I
shooting
think it's
forty four
because
percent
he can
during
be
his
a
5 seasons
scorer.
at. Hmm?
He can be a scorer now and not a lot of ball handling responsibilities like how he was in Utah. Now he's just free. He can do whatever he wants.
I would say
But
he got
no, go
he
ahead.
got
Go
the
ahead.
spacing inside the 3 point line. He got the spacing inside. It's not
Yeah.
Rudy clogging that lane up. So even though he a high volume three shooter and he hitting a lot of them, he probably hitting like three threes a game. But Donovan Mitchell once he could get those easy shots inside that 3 point line. Those 2 3 extra shots, 4 shots a game, that should add up. So I mean that's why his average jumped. But like I do like Donovan Mitchell though. Like I do. I got him on my list. But yeah, I didn't want to go with that. But go ahead.
You made a list.
I just like to come prepared. I like to set the standards, baby.
Yeah,
You
I
like
got
to
a
say
list too. I got a list too.
he's been the most. I mean, out of everybody that moved somewhere, he's been the most impressive to me for real.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I
That's
Hey,
to
how
wouldn't
you
me.
say
say
that.
that?
It's
To
one
me.
more guy. It's one more guy. It's one more.
Who?
Lowry marketing, man. I didn't name him, but I thought of him,
See,
bro.
No,
I got marketing
I
in it,
hadn't
but
really
I don't
paid
got it
attention
like
to
that.
Lord.
Mm.
I ain't really paid
Bro,
attention to Lord for real. I ain't paid attention to the
Lowry
Jazz.
been that he always been decent, but he's up his scoring by 10 points from last year in Cleveland from being what was he? I want to say he was the
32nd.
third. Yeah, I say the third option, right? Maybe fourth.
He probably was the second or third because Evan Mobley offense still wasn't there. Marketing was really he was supposed to be the third, but he was really the second.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and now he the first, and now he averages 24 points a game on the cup of being an all-star. And he got the Jazz being competitive, and we all had them at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say he's the most. I think we're saying he's the most. Donovan Mitchell is the most impressive because of the record. But you got to give it to the Glory and the Jazz. They're 24-24. They in a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like they 6. Who thought they was gonna be 6 in the West?
Man, go ahead. Man,
Nobody.
finish saying what you got to say about Donovan Mitchell. I know we keep jumping you, bro. Go.
I did, bro. Y'all cut me off, bro. So
Hey,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Shonda.
I feel like the I was gonna say Donovan Mitchell. I was gonna put Jalen Brunson at third, but I think like the biggest winners of the offseason, I think it may have been.
You just tried to shit on me saying Donovan Mitchell, but yet you got
I
him
said
on your list.
predictable. I said predictable.
You know that's you trying to shit on me. You talking about boo predictable as if I'm wrong or something. You just tried to shit on me, but he on your list.
Hey, yeah, that's facts, bro. But here's the one I'm going with. I'm unveiling. I think the Kings won the offseason. Even though it wasn't really an offseason move, they acquired Kevin Herter and they got Mike Brown and they got Malik Monk. I think them getting those pieces was like those were the pieces that they needed to make that De'Aaron Fox and that Sabonis like post that top of the elbow pick and roll efficient and nasty. Cause now you got Fox, boom, cutting to the basket, or you got Sabonis passing it off, giving that little pocket pass, or you got Sabonis finding somebody else or taking it to the rim himself. Those shooters and that Mike Brown offense that he got a little bit of that Warriors S to him. I think that really did something for the Kings because that just took them from they ain't make the playoffs just yet, but the drought looking like it's ending. It looking like it's ending this season, like I said over the summer. I think the Kings really won because they found somebody with that franchise player who can go perfectly with De'Aaron Fox not having to shoot because his shoe never really came along, but he could just attack full speed to that basket. And you got a big man who really a triple double getter, passing,
Yeah.
rebounding that thing. So I really can't see how Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he doing less of what he was doing in Utah, so he get to work on just putting the ball in. Jalen Brunson, I really can't say the Knicks really like they the ones that had the best offseason with him because I don't think they acquired Jalen Brunson to think that they would be a 7 seed battling with the play, and I don't think they wanted their record to be like 21-24. I don't think they happy with that. I don't think that's what they aim for. Like, it's decent. Now, yeah, y'all got true offense because Julius Randle just last night, you see when he don't score, they still suck. Julius Randle ended with like 10 points. I think he had maybe 12. He had like 6 in the fourth quarter. Like, bro, he clearly when he not getting it going, they still garbage. So, yeah. And they record,
Of course.
He is their best
They
player.
still garbage when he getting it going.
they mediocre.
No, they've been better. They've
Bro, the
been
Knicks are
better.
still trash even when Julius
They
Randle is having a good
They
game,
mediocre.
bro.
they've been better. They've been better. But I like the Kevin Herter move. I think that was a good move. The Malik Monk, the jury's still out for him. He's still inconsistent. I ain't gonna lie, but he always been like that.
Yeah.
I like the Kings. I said they weren't gonna be in the play-in. They're in the playoffs right now, but I still don't like their bench. Their bench sucks. I don't care. They bench
I
is
mean, I think
garbage. It's just they score a lot. They score a
yeah.
lot, and they average like the most points in the league. And I
No,
think
yeah,
that
got it
last
right here.
game,
So they rated their offense is third at 117.4. Boston is in first with 117.8, and Denver tied in first too at 117.8. So if you think about it, they're really tied with first in the offense with Boston and Denver.
yeah, and their defense is
Yeah.
still it ain't. But
Still
it was a
iffy.
stat last week when I bet on that Kings. I put it in the chat that they scored 130 points in 5 straight games. That's
Mhm.
crazy. Their offense is good. It's just I just don't like their bench. Their bench sucks. But the Kevin Herter move is good. I think because Kevin Herter has been way better than he was with Atlanta. No offense
You
to him,
know,
but he's way better. He's way better with the
I want to
Kings
say this.
than
I
he
want
was
to say this
all that time with
to
Atlanta.
just talking about the Hawks. I think y'all messed up, Ace. I think y'all organization messed up letting Kevin Herter go. I think y'all should have kept him instead of Bogdanovich. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I mean, Bogdanovich coming off injury, still trying to get it going. But I ain't gonna hold
Yeah.
you. It don't really. I know y'all want to. We don't watch the Hawks game, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it with Trae Young still trying to be ball dominant, not playing off ball. DeJounte needs to be the point guard. DeJounte is not a shooting guard. He can't really shoot, bro. I think DeJounte needs to be the primary point guard, and Trae needs to be the one running around doing a little bit the Curry-esque of coming off screens. And I think he needs to hold the ball a lot less. And I'm not gonna hold you. I think Nate McMillan. I think low key they might get him out of here. I don't think he's gonna last with Atlanta.
He gonna be the scapegoat. He
Of
gonna be
course
the
he gonna be
scapegoat.
this. Of course he gonna be the scapegoat. They always gonna turn towards the coaches when the team ain't playing right.
Cause he not really this that offense. They got a little something. John Collins not doing anything, not being who he's supposed to be. DeAndre Hunter, maybe they should have waited before they paid him a little bit, not really paying off. That offense not doing
Definitely.
what it's supposed to be doing over there. And I don't know how y'all can say we not watching Hawks game when it just seemed like nothing that we saying is off. What's missing? Oh, Trey shot. That's
What do
what,
you
because he's shooting 30%.